Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of January 7th. I hope everyone enjoyed their New Year's. And a very special thank you goes out to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting noticed, and for all the thumbs up on the videos and the comments. Thank you for doing that. All right. Ooh, and your first card out is the Judgment, taking charge. Standing up for yourself, making good decisions. You know, maybe this is a decision that you've wanted to make for quite some time. And this is, you know, you're facing the facts of what's happening now around you this week and what your next step is going to be going forward for yourself. And that includes people, places, and things as well. You know, you're just stepping out there. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you've been holding yourself back for quite some time. Trying to make a decision on what your next move should be going forward for yourself. So you've held yourself back in a state of just a holding pattern. And now you're understanding that, okay, if I want, you know, what your dreams are to come forward, I have to release all this and set myself free, and which is what you're doing this week. You're taking that next step in your life-changing evolution. And the Two of Rods. Yeah, most definitely. You know, you're making plans, you're progressing along, and you know what's happening in your life. You got the whole world in your hand with all the possibilities. And this is the week that you're going to make a life-changing decision for yourself, because you have a greater vision than many of the people around you have for you. And it's not that you're trying to prove them wrong or to show them otherwise. It's you just knowing what's the right steps for yourself. Yeah, and the Two of Swords. So you've, you know, like I said, it's a difficult decision, and you're weighing a lot of the options going forward for yourself, because you don't want to do it without really thinking of what your next step is, because you're feeling like there's a time limit on what your next step is, and you just want to make sure that it's done correctly for yourself. And the High Priestess. Yeah, you're definitely making some big decisions on what you're doing. You know, you're realizing there's no limitations here for the possibilities of what can come into your life. And that's what you're realizing this week for yourself. So now you're understanding what your next step is, who you want to bring along with you, and you're really moving everything in your path to make sure that you're on a more straightforward pattern for yourself, instead of always wondering, you know, what your next step is. Instead of always having to hustle, you're knowing what your next steps are. And the Star card. Yeah, you're standing out, you know, in a really good way. Things are starting to flow together for you this week. And you're actually, for many of you, it's going to be that you're going to finally admit to yourself what your soul purpose is. You know, and like by magic, once you do that for yourself, the universe is actually going to make sure that it's got your back, and it's going to help you keep going with that momentum. So that's really beautiful to see. You're getting divine help here. And the Seven of Pentacles. You've put a lot of work and effort into it. You know, it's not like it's come to you easily. You've had to do your sacrifices in order to make the investments for yourself. You put in a lot of hard work here. And you're wanting more clarity on something. Like you want to know that, you know, these investments that you've made, for instance, is going to pay you X number of, you know, if it's money, whatever it is, and you're not quite getting the vision or the information back, the feedback that you're wanting. So you're having to wait a little longer. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, there's good luck here though. You know, for some of you, you're actually going to be lucky enough that perhaps you're going to get a small windfall. You know, maybe you got that little lottery ticket that you've purchased lately is going to give you that extra money, or just frivolous money for some of you. It's just to enjoy yourself because it's not accountable for anything. It's just because it was not there in the first place. So you get to choose what you want to do with it. You know, for others of you, this could be that career break that you have been wanting for quite some time, and it's showing up in your lap. It's going to be more money, more love in your life, feeling more lucky about life. Like it just happens to be the week that everything you touch is almost turning to gold, like it's happening for you and it's got its own momentum going forward, and you can't even believe your own lucky strike this week. And the Tower card, that's all right, because you know the Tower clarifies many things in your life, because people around you change. Sometimes when really a lot of good things happen, it's, you know, that's their issue, not your issue. So you've done nothing wrong here, but you've realized who's on your side, who's got your back, you know, and that can be in your job, your relationships, your finances, all of the above. And you're seeing what is brought to the table for you, so you can now clear house, know which way you're going, know who you're bringing along with you, and the situations will change quite rapidly for you once you step into that. And the Ace of Pentacles. So for sure, yeah, new beginnings here. Things are on offer for you. There's money, there's tangible goods, powerful gains. So you're, you know, the universe is helping you to realize your true potential. And I think you've always known anyhow, but this is your yes card. You know, you've reached some sort of goal, you know, a dream job, something that you really wanted, and there it is. So you feel very much accomplished. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles. So look at you. Happy home, happy life. There could be an inheritance here for some of you. You know, unexpected money coming in. You know, this could be an inheritance. You know, it doesn't always have to be money. It could be a home, a car, a treasure chest. Like, you know, there's so many things that you get given to you. And this is the one that is going to give you that not only fulfillment of happiness, but help you to understand many other things in your life. You know, this could be also for many of you looking for the future of how to help your wealth grow and be able to have enough that if you have, you know, siblings or family or children, that you could make a significant difference in their life going forward. And the King of Wands. Yeah, look at you. You are definitely determined to move forward. You know, you're motivated to making these changes. And they're changes that's actually speaking to your heart, because it makes you feel good when you know, get that thought going through your mind. You can not only see the potential of what's going to come, but, you know, what it will allow you in life. The luxuries, the travel, you know, new relationships, new friendships. But the whole world is opening up here for many of you, moving yourself forward. And the Three of Swords. That's all right. You know, we've all had heartbreaks and, you know, significant grief in our life. And now this could be grief from losing loved ones. And that could be fur babies as well. You know, we get quite attached to them. And when something happens to them, it's, you know, emotional enough that it's like losing a family member, because it is. You know, this could have been a divorce that left a mark on you as well. And, you know, you swore that you would never, you know, allow that to happen. But, you know, what it's done is it's closed you off to the world to see the wonderful person that you are. So there has been a significant loss and hurt and disappointment in your life, but you're realizing that it's time to release all that And that's what you're doing this week, so that you're opening up to the universe of a better way of life for yourself. All right. I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. But your cards are all about positive movements, realizations of the future, knowing what your next step is, and moving in those directions. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.